Now, I met you at a comic convention in, I don't know if it was Brooklyn or if it was in Manhattan. It was in Manhattan, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was the
And
Big Apple Con. Or
yeah, and
something
it was
that.
in like an
Or-
armory or something like that,
I
wasn't
think it
it?
was at the Javits or something like that.
Was it at the Javits? I thought it was a smaller venue. You're probably right,
Mm-hmm.
but I remember walking the floor and seeing you tattooing on the convention floor, and I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing here?" That was one of the first times I'd ever seen somebody tattooing outside of a normal tattoo convention,
Mm-hmm.
and it was at a Comic Con, and you were just sitting there drawing, and you had all your Star Wars flash,
Uh-huh.
and I was super blown away by that because I was just kind of like, "Dude, this stuff is fucking killer." And again, it wasn't what it is now, where it's
Yeah.
like Star Wars is just another cool fucking trendy tattoo to get to
Yeah.
do and get, you know.
Yeah.
Back then, it was pretty fucking impressive, and to see the tattoos and shit, that was
Yeah.
pretty wild. How did you get into that?
At the time, I was just I felt like very much an outsider coming into New York. Because I just grew up a nerd.
Right.
I grew up on a hill in the middle of fucking nowhere with like the same VCR tapes that we'd watch every day. We lived far away from anybody. So I just like grew up learning to draw from comic books and watching nerdy stuff. So I loved that stuff.
Right.
And then you come to New York and every tattoo shop across the world has like a different kind of culture. Some of them are inviting and some of them are not.
Right.
And the first ones that I walked into was always like, hey, what do you want? You know, like smoking cigarettes and just
Yeah.
being like overall an attitude of you are not welcome.
Right.
You know? But there's tons of people that really wanted to get tattooing because like tattooing is not for one demographic or another.
Fuck no.
But I saw this as a way to still do tattoo kind of imagery that appealed to a different kind of clientele.
Right. And back